So yeah, WrestleMania Night 1 is in the books, and it was an okay show. It wasn't too bad at all. Like I said, it still sucks having no crowd, and this is the situation of WrestleMania. But I wish I could have just canceled it. But let's get right into it. Drew Gulak versus Cesaro started off with the pre-show. I was pretty excited going into this match. I'm a big fan of Gulak. I'm a big fan of Cesaro. I'm like, it's a pre-show match. Give them some time. These guys got like 5 minutes. It was so fast, but it was good for what we got. Gulak was countering everything Cesaro tried to do. He even used the yes lock, label lock at a moment. Gulak with a fucking tombstone arm drag. He put himself in a tombstone position, and then he hit an arm drag. That was pretty sweet. Cesaro ends up booting the soul of Gulak. He finally gets a shot in, and Cesaro gets him up, and I'm just like, midway, I'm just like, I wonder if Cesaro is gonna hit the UFO. What did this dude do? He hits the UFO, the fucking, he torture rack, and he spins around, he lets go, and he doesn't use his hands, and he wins with it. I'm like, yo, please let him use that as a finish, like a big finish, because, he's got the neutralizer, he's got the sharpshooter sometimes, and then, the Swiss stuff sometimes. I'm like, let him win more with the UFO. He would get so over. That move is watch when the crowd sees that move. They're going to lose your shit. But he won. I kind of expected Cesaro to win. You know what I mean? I kind of wish Gulak could have gotten the rub here, but what are you going to do? It's Cesaro winning. I'm not going to complain about it. It just sucks that it was so short. Legit, it was like 5 minutes. I'm just like, why you got to have a whole hour pre-show? It just blah, 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 when you could have gave these guys like 20 minutes. But whatever. The Mania intro video was actually pretty fucking dope. It started off doing the pirate thing. Then they were acknowledging they weren't pirate. Then it was going up to this crazy adventure thing. So I'm not gonna lie, the WrestleMania thing got hyped. Gronk, football dude. Gronk is just the ultimate white boy. I swear to God, like this dude. I look at him and I'm like, you are the whitest person I think I've ever seen. He's here for a party and he's got Mojo with him. Yeah, all right. We started off with the first match, and this was a dumb decision to open with. I would have opened. I did not like the first matches that they opened up with. I thought it was really stupid. We started off with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. Loved Kairi Sane coming back up with the pirate gimmick because, perfect time for it. She would have been so over. This show was actually legit. I wish I could at least stuck the pirate ship in there, but I wonder how big that thing is. But Alexa Bliss doesn't need any more TV. I don't want to see Alexa Bliss. I'm not going to lie, the match wasn't that bad. But I was immediately rolling my eyes because I don't want to see Alexa Bliss or Nikki Cross. I want to see better fucking women tag team. Like, where the fuck are the Iconics? These girls have been off TV for like a year now. Women's tag team title on the line. Kairi and Bliss were bullying each other about being short. I thought that was pretty funny. Alexa Bliss had this bow on her head, and Kairi kept playing with it and kind of petting her, and then they started, beating the crap out of each other. I will give Alexa Bliss credit. Like I always say, Alexa Bliss is not the greatest ring. I don't want to see her really. We get it. She's hot, but she throws a mean right hand, dude. She throws good right hands. Nikki hits the purge, but Kairi breaks it up. She was actually going to beat Asuka with it. She breaks it up with the insane elbow. Alexa Bliss ends up getting revenge because Asuka locks in the Asuka lock to Nikki, but Bliss breaks it up with Twisted Bliss. So I thought that was kind of cool how they kind of broke up their moves with their finishers. Twisted Bliss, a weak looking Twisted Bliss, new champions. I don't know why. What are Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss gonna do with these titles? Tell me. Nothing. Because these are the only two women tag teams. And Fire and Desire don't win matches unless you pay them. I felt like there was no reason to take the titles off Kairi Sane and Asuka. They were the best thing to happen to those tag team titles. And the Kabuki Warriors were actually a big part of Raw. They kept doing a lot of stuff. But, there's the rumors of Kairi wanting to leave. So I'm guessing this is definitely going to prove more right to those. So we'll see. Next was Baron Corbin versus Elias. Again, this was not a bad match. It was decent at best, but I rolled my eyes because I'm like, I love Baron Corbin and I like Elias, but who the fuck made this match? Gronk, why'd you make this match, you dweeb? So, Corbin says Elias has been nowhere to be found ever since he attacked him and threw him off, the comic comical fall that he had, the Mufasa fall. He wants to win by forfeit. He says, "Ref, count me the winner." Elias shows up perfectly fine. You know what I mean? He's got some tape on him, some Kineso tape. I was really hoping someone else would have taken his spot and beat the shit out of Corbin, but oh well. Elias smashes him with a guitar before the match even starts. Corbin is saying to the ref he wants to start the match, even though he's got beat up before the match. Like I said, it was decent. I admit it wasn't that bad. I expected worse. Same thing with the tag team match. I expected worse. Corbin talking trash to the ref is the best. He just keeps yelling at the ref, "It was great," because now you can hear the trash talk. So the trash talk is very highly appreciated now that I can actually hear it. It's actually pretty great. Elias hits he hits one of the crossroads for a near fall. He used to use that finish in NXT. That was also the drift away. These guys had so many versions of the drift away. The drift away 1 was a spinning neck breaker. The drift away 2 was the crossroads. The new drift away is basically Nicky's finisher, the purge, the fucking fisherman's suplex with a neck breaker. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Elias. Corbin tries to cheat, but Elias ends up cheating with a roll up instead. He tries to cheat by using the ropes. Him and the ref get into a big argument, and then Elias cheats by pulling his tights. And again, we had a Mania match and a weird finish. This is where the weird finishes started. You know what I mean? This was number 1. Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler is up next, and they fucking did it, man. They love to kill anybody with momentum. It's like Vince McMahon sits there and he's like, how can I ruin anybody who comes from NXT? Easy. I'll make them lose. Fuck it. Oh, God. Becky comes out in the corny fucking truck. Like, I'm so over Becky Lynch as a champion. She's so fucking corny. Both girls started off by just beating the shit out of it. They start throwing bombs, potatoes everywhere. You can hear it too. That made for a great fucking visual, and you can hear it. So that was pretty great. Shayna takes the advantage. She starts torturing Becky Lynch basically. Becky Lynch ends up hitting a rock bottom on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, people. That was pretty dope. Becky keeps trying to escape the Karafuda clutch. She's escaped it like 3 times already. Shayna's beating the crap out of her. Becky makes a little bit of offense, but she locks in the Karafuda clutch one more time, and we get the old Bret Hart finish, I call it. You know, when they get you in a submission hold, aka like a sleeper hold, and they twist it around and just roll you up while you're still being choked. You know what I mean? To me, this was so stupid. Because, like, Shayna's just a dweeb. Like, you know what I mean? She's just a dweeb. She was talking all this shit. How she's gonna kill Becky. She's gonna beat the shit out of her. That, to me, it would have been so much better if you wanted to do this lame-ass finish, right? Like, if you had to do this lame finish, you could have done the thing. The funny thing, I think Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards just did this in TNA. Yeah, what a weird reference. But basically, Elgin locked Eddie in a submission. Eddie tapped, but he was also pinning Elgin at the same time. That, to me, you should have done that. You should have had fucking Shayna tap out Becky, but at the same time, Becky pinned her. So you could have made it, they both win. So I would have preferred that, because this was it just made Shayna look like a dweeb. Like, she came out, she had, I'm here for Ronda Rousey, I'm here to kill you. And legit, she just lost. She's a fucking dweeb. Now Becky's gotta come out, beat everybody, I'll slap the heck. Oh, shut up. So tired of Becky Lynch. Next we get Daniel Bryan versus Sami, Zayn, Castro. Sami basically starts it off by running away. He is not doing anything. I don't know what's wrong with Sami, man. Like, this is the first match where I'm just like, man, I kind of miss him actually wrestling. Like, Sami was a solid, fantastic. Sami was fantastic. Not even solid, fantastic. But he's running away. A fight breaks out between Gulick, Shin, and Lazaro. He takes them out. Bryan's had enough, and he tells Sami to leave. Sami's just like, oh, this is a smart decision. And just Daniel Bryan tricks him, runs up the ramp, starts beating the shit out of him. And then this is when this match became pretty fucking fun. Bryan was just letting this dude have it. He was kicking the shit out of him, beating the crap out of him, talking trash, calling him a pussy. He just kept beating the crap out of him. Like, I was just like, oh god. It was JBL on commentary. I thought it was weird, but I don't mind JBL on commentary. He was just like, oh my god. He even said what I always say, like, what the fuck? Does Sammy owe this guy have money? He was just beating the shit out of this dude. Bryan's getting beating the crap out of him some more. He takes his hands and he starts stomping him in the head. He does it some clean stomps too. Fucking Bryan gets distracted by the return of Shinsuke and Cesaro fighting it out with Gulick. He's on the top rope about to hit the missile drop kick. Bryan gets caught with a Yakuza kick in the midair, haluva kick, whatever you want to call it. I call it Yakuza kick. He gets hit with a Yakuza kick and 1, 2, 3 done. Sami Zayn beats Daniel Bryan. I had a feeling this was going to happen because, you know, I've heard Bryan say how he was going to take time off, blah, blah, blah. I'm okay with Sami winning, but he needs to wrestle, man. He needs to do something because, like, this guy's fantastic. Like, I don't know his personal life. I don't know if he doesn't want to. Because I know there's some people saying that Sami fell out of love of wrestling and shit like that. So he's actually really kind of enjoying this manager thing. But I kind of want to see Sami wrestle. This guy, dude, go back and watch the matches on ROH with Kevin Owens and Shinsuke. He had Shinsuke's greatest match in NXT and WWE combined. Next, we get John Morrison versus Jimmy Uso versus Kofi Kingston. This was supposed to be a tag team ladder match, but Miz is sick, and then, you know, the rest of them just got taken out. I'm glad they chose these three, because this is exactly who I would have picked to do the ladder match. Because, like I said, I'm actually a big fan of Jimmy Uso. I think he could go solos one day. So tag team ladder match for the tag team title. Miz is out because he's sick. Guys get the ladders in the first 2 seconds of the match. They start fighting it out on the ladders. Morrison dodges a ladder shot by standing still. This was hilarious. So Jimmy takes a ladder and he pushes it to Morrison. I kid you not, Morrison doesn't even move, and he gets like in the little middle of the ladder and he just starts laughing. I was like, John Morrison is just the best. Morrison hits a fantastic Starship Pain on Jimmy on a ladder. That was pretty dope. Kofi jumps on Morrison on the ladder and hits a Hurricanrana off the ladder to Morrison. That was pretty sweet. This match was really good. I actually really enjoyed this match. Fucking Jimmy Uso's had the greatest line of the night. He does like a move and then he says like, I flatten you like a pancake, boy. I was just like, I'm done. Kofi trying to take out Jimmy. He even keeps telling him that you got too much heart. I gotta take you out. I kind of like that because, you know, the rivalry between the New Day and the Usos, Kofi knows this motherfucker's never going to stop fighting. Fucking Kofi is just beating the shit out of Jimmy Uso. Like, he's potatoing this dude. He's just clobbering him. You can hear the impact. I'm like, I've never seen Kofi this crazy before. It actually was kind of cool to see. Just making me crazy. Morrison's a fucking freak in nature. Kofi's about to splash down on Jimmy Uso. Morrison's on the opposite turnbuckle. This man fucking old school walks the whole top rope, gets to the other side, hits a perfect clean Spanish fly onto Kofi. John Morrison is a fucking underrated motherfucker. I'll tell you that. Opposite side, though, Jimmy Uso hits the Uso splash. That was a cool spot. Kofi with a stomp from the ladder to Morrison standing up. He stomped him right in the chest. That was pretty cool. Jimmy rams Kofi's face on the ladder so hard that I thought Kofi was going to die. Oh, don't worry. Kofi gets his revenge, though. Jimmy on top of the ladder. Morrison tips the ladder over, and Jimmy falls from the tallest ladder all the way down to the floor. Oh, my Lord. That was horrible. So, remember when I said Kofi gets revenge? Kofi takes the ladder, and he chucks it at Jimmy Uso so hard. I mean, I have never seen a man chuck a ladder like this to somebody. Oh, my Lord. I'll tell you, Kofi was out for blood. I was actually very impressed by Kofi. All three of them go to the top of the ladder, and all three of them take down the titles. They have no idea what to do. They're all fighting it out. And Jimmy Uso and Kofi decide to headbutt Morrison. Morrison hangs on to the title. He falls down. He falls back first on the ladder. That must have felt fantastic. But he's holding on to the tag team titles, and it counts as him winning. And again, are you counting? So, make an example. Baron Corbin and Elias, fuck finish with the roll-up. Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler, stupid finish with the roll-up. Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn, distraction finish. This match, weird finish. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with all the finishes? But this ladder match was great. Kofi again. Kofi always shines in ladder matches. I'm glad Jimmy got a chance to shine at WrestleMania 1-on-1. If you really think about it, that was pretty sweet. And fucking John Morrison is a fucking dope ass motherfucker that gets no respect. John Morrison's the shit. This dude needs a world title run. This guy's fantastic. A Mayor Slamtown, baby. They need to bring in Taya and he's a whole title run. Probably the match I was second or looking forward to, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins, and this match was fucking dope. These guys went out and did the match that I expected. This reminded me, minus the blood, this reminded me of the Ring of Honor match. This was fantastic. Kevin Owens versus Seth. Seth brings back the all white attire, so you knew this was going to be heat from the start. When Seth brings that outfit out, 5 stars coming. Seth is trying to end it early. He keeps trying to stomp Kevin, but Kevin keeps dodging it and dodging it and dodging it. Owens gets back body drop on the apron. That looked rough. He looked like that fucked him up big time. Because I know Owens has got a bad back, so. Then Rollins goes, bet. He gets him with the Falcon Arrow on the fucking apron. That was fucking vicious. That was great. Good trash talk by both of them. You know, Owens just keeps calling him, you know, you're not a god, blah, blah, blah. And Seth is just like, I am a god. I'm going to show you what I do, blah, blah, blah. Seth starts diving. He does the thing, you know, triple dive. The Jay Lethal shit. He dives once, he dives twice, he goes for the third dive, but Kevin cuts him off, elbows him in the face. But I like Seth, he's talking trash as he's diving every single time. That was great. Kevin Owens has a beautiful DDT, perfect Tommy Dreamer-esque Raven-style DDT. Seth sells it RVD style and floats over to the next side. I thought that was great. Seth with a buckle bomb, hits 2 super kicks for a near fall. Fucking Owens no-sells that shit, gets a pop-up power bomb for another near fall. Seth gets DQ'd by hitting Owens with the ring bell. And I was like, oh no. Another fuck finish. But they saved it. Owens got on the mic and says, this is not ending like this. You're a bitch. Come fight me, because, you know, we gotta say bitch a lot in WWE. Seth was like, I kind of like how Seth didn't take the bitch heel way out. You know, bitch. He didn't take the cowardly heel way out. He kind of said, you know what, bring it, I'm gonna end your ass. So that was really cool. They start going in. It's a no DQ match now. No countouts, no nothing. Match restarts. Seth starts beating the crap out of Owens. He chucks him out the ring, and he's like, you've always been a fat piece of shit. And he throws him out. I was like dying. I was like, why you gotta do that? Come on, man. Rollins then uses the steel steps, and he starts muttering to himself, oh, you want me to end this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, he's actually doing really good trash talk here. Owens gets smacked in the face with the steel steps. Seth is telling him to stay down, let him end it. Owens tells Seth, you've always been a bitch, and you're always going to be a bitch. Owens then uses the ring bell, beats the crap out of him, takes a chair, beats the crap out of him a couple times. Owens climbs up. I don't know even how he got there. He climbs up. There's a gigantic WrestleMania sign. It didn't look that high at first, but rewatching the dive that he did, he ended up hitting a senton from the top of the WrestleMania sign. You know, that's that meme we always make jokes for Shane McMahon doing. He jumped off the WrestleMania sign with a senton onto Seth to the announce table. It looked okay at first, and then I was just like, God damn, that thing is really high on the second time. Like, go looking back at that. That shit was high. Nasty landing. Owens just screamed in pain. Seth was making these awesome sounds that legit sounds he was stabbed to death. Seth is begging Owens to not do this. Don't do this. Owens gives him the stunner anyway for the win. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens finally gets his WrestleMania moment. And this is now Seth's second loss in WrestleMania. Seth actually has a pretty good, damn decent record at WrestleMania. It was like 5-1 or 4-1. But now Owens gives him his own beating. This was a great match. I loved it. Good roller coaster ride. The fake DQ finish got me for a second. I was almost going to get really pissed off. But this was pretty good. This was great. It made Owens look like a fucking star, too. It made everyone look great. Everyone looked great. Seth looked good in defeat. Owens looked good in victory. Because Seth never backed down. You know, even till the end when he started begging, he never really backed down. So that was great. We get R-Truth hanging with Gronk and Mojo. R-Truth is trying to hide. Gronk and Mojo both go for the title. Gronk gives R-Truth the weakest elbow I've ever seen in my life, and R-Truth had to sell it like he got hit with a Canadian Destroyer. Mojo wins the title. And that's it. He walks away, and we never see him again. I kid you not. We never see both of them ever again. Maybe night 2 shit. I don't know. Ooh, then we get Braun Strowman, the monster among men. Such a dweeb. Braun is a dweeb now. I don't care about this guy. Like they blew the load on this. They should have blown the load on this guy when he fought Roman. But we had to have Roman beat him. Versus fucking, I wrote Brock Lesnar on my notes. Oh my god. Bill Goldberg. This is the first time ever in the history of my life, of my hatred of Goldberg, that I have ever cheered for Goldberg. I wanted Goldberg to destroy this man. But we got a match, alright. So, apparently anybody who fights Goldberg or Brock Lesnar gets unlimited finishers. So, we started off, Universal title on the line. I wish there was a way for both of them to get knocked out and lose. But then Goldberg would keep the title anyway. Goldberg with a spear. It's another spear. Hits another spear. Braun kicks out. Hits another spear. Braun gets up. Power slam. Power slam. Power slam. Power slam. Braun wins. I wish I was joking. I wish that was a funny joke I was making. Nope. That's the match. Spear, 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 spear. Power slam, power slam, power slam. So let us be known that The Fiend is weaker than Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman beat Goldberg with a couple power slams. The Fiend couldn't even get one shot. The Fiend never touched Goldberg. He never got a hit in. Now we get Braun as our Universal Champion. And now we're going to get Braun and Roman. You know that's just a transitional champion. Roman going to come. He going to eat this dude for breakfast like he always does. Oh, man. Thankfully, after this, we get a fantastic main event. I mean, this was great. I loved every minute of this. It didn't have the outcome I wanted, but I was so invested that I didn't even give a damn. Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a boneyard match. It was basically the final deletion. That's exactly what it was. It was great. It had the creepy music. It had the oh, dude, I was marking the fuck out when Taker did it, man. So AJ comes in. There's a hearse coming in. It's playing the Undertaker's theme song. 2 druids get out of there. They open the hearse. They open the coffin, and it's AJ Styles. His theme song starts playing. He's got the jeans on, looking like a dad. And he's just like, all right, Taker, where the fuck are you? Let's do this. And then I lost my shit. I don't like the Undertaker. I'm going to tell you right now. I like Biker Taker. I don't know what it is, but I always loved the way he talked, the way he wrestled, his theme, Big Evil. I've always loved Biker Taker. I like Ministry and Biker Taker. That's it. All the rest of the Takers suck to me. But Taker, you hear the motorcycle, and I lost my shit. I was just like, oh, fuck, it's the Undertaker. So Undertaker comes out with the motorcycle. He's playing the Metallica. He comes with the bandana. He's wearing the leather. Oh, dude, it was fucking awesome. Fucking AJ looks at him. He's like, all right, old man, I dug your fucking grave. And Taker's talking trash like the American badass. Keeps calling him boy and the son and beating the crap out of him. And he's like, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted, AJ. Come on, AJ. And he's just like beating the crap out of him. He's punching him. Taker tries to stab AJ with this weird pipe-looking thing. Ends up breaking the window Goldberg style. And then he's just like, oh, shit. And his arm is like cut open, but he's not selling it. I'm like, oh, dude, this is awesome. So AJ's getting the shit beat out of him some more. Taker takes him to the hood of the hearse and he starts beating the crap out of him. He smashes the window, the passenger window with AJ's body. He takes him up to the top of the hearse and he starts beating the crap out of him some more. And the whole time I'm just like, can we please, for the love of God, keep Undertaker as the American badass? He's so much more interesting this match alone is the only Undertaker match I've been interested since he fought CM Punk. This was fantastic. Oh, this was so great. I won't stop singing this praises because fucking I got Biker Taker back for one day. Beating the crap out of him. Taker's just toying with AJ. He's even telling him, I'm toying with you, boy. AJ throws fucking dirt in his eyes. He finally gets the advantage. He kicks him in the dick. Finally, somebody kicks Undertaker in the dick because he loves doing it to everybody else. Poor Brock Lesnar. AJ falls in the grave. He's about to get buried. Luke and Carl Anderson come in. And they're like, it's not over yet. And they have like 1 million druids with them. The druids try to attack, but then Anderson and Gallows end up attacking. I don't know where the hell the druids went. They all disappeared. They beat the crap out of him. Anderson and Gallows jump him, like I said. Taker said... So, Anderson grabs a fucking shovel. He tries to hit the Undertaker. The Undertaker blocks it. He takes the shovel. He's like, I'll show you how to use a shovel. And I'm just like, oh, he's burying people, because that's what he does. AJ smashes a vase over the back of his head. Beats him down. AJ's beating the crap out of him. Beating the shit out of him. AJ's hitting him so hard. He stops and he breaks his finger. He gets up and he yells out, I broke my finger. I was dying laughing. I'm just like, this is so fucking random. AJ's beating the crap out of him. He's calling him an old man. You're saying you're broken down. You're saying you're useless. AJ puts him in the wall of the shed. He spears him through the shed. Telling him he's a broken shell. You're not what you used to be. You are useless. He's a broken down old bitch. AJ's just going in on this man. AJ hits him with the shovel. He goes for the grave. He's about to bury him once and for all. He goes to bury him with all the dirt. Taker then gets magical superpowers, teleports behind him, and legit, he has no injuries. He's completely healed. I'm like, what the fuck? So he just, basically what he did was combine the dead man with Baker Taker. I wish there was a thing as Baker Taker. Imagine Undertaker making cupcakes and shit. Starts beating the absolute piss out of AJ Styles. AJ sees a ladder. He climbs on the top of the roof of the shed. He's trying to run away from it. Taker takes the cane explosion. He makes it explode. He does fireworks behind AJ. AJ can't go anywhere. Fucking, I'm just like, this is great. Luke Gallows is now dead. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson start fighting the Undertaker on top of the roof while AJ's cowering in fear. He throws Luke Gallows off the roof, so Luke Gallows is dead. That's the only thing I can think of. He's dead. And then he takes Anderson and he tombstones him on top of the roof. And the roof is like that old school, like metal shit, you know what I mean? And the sound this tombstone made was the most satisfying sound ever. He just tombstoned him. He takes AJ and he's like, you're going to hell. He choke slams him off the roof. AJ's dead. Taker goes down there. He looks at AJ. He tells him, we're not done. Picks him up, takes him to the grave. AJ starts apologizing. And Taker's just like, say her name. Say my wife's name. Say this. Say that. Tell me I'm old. Blah, blah, blah. Tell me how old I am. AJ's crying. He's just like, please, please. Undertaker gets him up and he's like, I wouldn't do that to you. I would never bury you. You just gave me the biggest fight I've ever had in my life. You're a tough son of a bitch, AJ. And he starts hugging him and like congratulating him. And me knowing... That's the American badass boy. You can't trust that motherfucker. He's crazy. Fucking, he respects AJ, turns around, boots him in the fucking face. He's about to leave and he says, fuck that. Boots him in the head. Taker throws all the dirt on him, buries AJ. All you see is AJ's hand sticking out from the dirt. His one glove. His one phenomenal glove. Oh, it's fantastic. The match is over. He puts on his bandana. He turns the motorcycle on. The music comes back on. He's about to leave. He puts his hand on the air. A fucking gigantic thing of fireworks goes off. He's burning down the house. And you see the big Undertaker fucking T logo with the cross on it. And he leaves. He rides off. I'm like, standing fucking ovation. Anyone who has not seen this, please do yourself a favor and go enjoy the Undertaker being the actual fucking Undertaker. Like, this is the Undertaker I want. The fucking one that's good at promos. He talks. He likes to brawl. He beats the crap out of people. Not fucking, oh, no, you're steal your soul, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, I don't know. We want Taker calling him boy, son. You talking all that crap. Who you calling old? I was like, that was fantastic. like I said, this match of the night, second match with pure wrestling would have to go to Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, but I already knew that match was going to be good. I kept telling everybody Seth and Kevin was going to steal the show, and they're just like, no way, that match sounds horrible. I'm like, I'm telling you. Ladder match was definitely up there too. Daniel Bryan and Castro was kind of weird, but Daniel Bryan got some beatings in there. Then the rest of the card was kind of doo-doo. But Cesaro hitting the UFO, that was so slick. But this match was great. It had everything I wanted. It finally... I haven't cared about The Undertaker in so many years. I am one of the biggest Undertaker haters you can find. I hate a lot of versions of The Undertaker. Like I said, Ministry, Big Evil, rolling. That's it. In 1 year, 2008 Undertaker on SmackDown. He was putting on dope matches. So he fought Batista too in WrestleMania 23, I think. But yeah, no. This was great. Everyone should go see this. I don't understand. This made me laugh because I'm just like, the whole time Vince McMahon is talking trash about, Matt Hardy's whole final deletion stuff, how he doesn't get it. And then you do one and notice everyone's praising it, you idiot. The money you could have made with Matt. The fucking money you could have made with Matt Hardy, man. And he chose not to. But this was great. Night one definitely picked up at the end. Would I say it's a thumbs up show? I would have to give it a thumbs in the middle because only 3 matches to me were really worth seeing and really, really bad start off. But like I said, I'm looking forward to night two.